I mean, it takes much more than the basics to have success, but I mean, at least have the basics. I fully admit I could be accused of nitpicking here. However, there is more confirmation that I think solidifies the point here and the assumptions that I'm making. And this comment comes from YouTube. And as I read it, you're gonna say, wait, no, that's not what you meant. And sure, it could be a typo, but like I said, then the second part of the sentence occurs, and it's pretty much just confirmation that, yeah, this person really has no idea what they're doing. They're out there and they're just making it up as they go. They're buying and hoping. But the point here that I'm trying to get across is you need to know the basics. And I realize that I'm hopefully stating the obvious, but here is another data point of somebody that is clearly out there putting their money on the line without even knowing the basics. And I get it, that's really bad. That sounds really huge, but I mean, here it is. This is, this is reality. And I bring this up not only to make the learning point of, hey, make sure you learn the basics, but also to illustrate why I don't want the failure statistics to scare you. Because when you hear failure statistics of 90%, 95%, am I saying that the person we're about to see is the leading cause? Of course not. I'll fully agree that this is probably more of an extreme situation, but there are lots of extreme situations, and these are the type of people that are piling into those statistics. They don't last very long, and it's not really a shock to see that they don't last long, because here in this trade that they're in, they're already getting slaughtered on it, and it kind of makes sense why, because they clearly don't even understand just basic vocabulary going into putting their money on the line. So be motivated that if you are not this person, if you are actually treating the market seriously, I can't sit here and still guarantee you success, but I can say you are far more ahead than some of these people out there. Case in point, this example. So let's get to this quick YouTube comment. So this person says, I have 3,000 stocks at 8 cents. Man, I hope it bounced up. Now, of course, it's not 3,000 stocks. It's 3,000 what? Hopefully you're saying you buy shares. You buy shares of stock. Again, could you say, well, Clay, that was probably just a typo? Maybe, but I don't think so, because then you go and what's their next? Oh man, I hope it bounces back up. And the price that they give, I can tell you that at the time of when that comment was left, the price was a whole lot less than what they needed it to go. In other words, they randomly got into a trade. Who knows why? They probably read something on social media or some message board, and now all of a sudden they are way underwater on it, hoping that it goes back up. And hold and hope, that's not a strategy as a trader. And that's exactly what the person is doing. But when you consider they don't even know the difference between shares and stock, is it any wonder why they're now in this bad situation? So even if it is a typo, which I'm, like I said, pretty sure it's not, the moral of the story here is when you aren't where you need to be in terms of your understanding of the markets, then you should not be in them. And maybe you're saying, Clay, so you're saying I'm good to go, because I do know the difference between stocks and shares. I realize that this person bought 3,000 shares, not 3,000 stock. So I'm good. That's not what I'm saying at all either. You have, like I said, at least know the basics, but just knowing the basics is not going to be good enough to keep you in the game the long term. You have to have a full encompassment of what it takes to be a trader, how to put together a trade plan, how to find stocks that make logical sense. What do you mean by logical sense? Well, again, that's more the advanced part of trading, because some things have logic behind them, other things don't. Some things, here's another example. Cut your losing trades. Well, when does something actually become a losing trade? If something's down, 10 cents, is that a losing trade? Maybe. If something's down $1, is that a losing trade? Maybe. Maybe it's still not considered a losing trade that should be cut. So you have sound bites, and just because you know sound bites such as cut the losing trade, that doesn't actually mean you know how to define when something is actually a losing trade. So at least know the basics, and I really hope that goes without being said, but apparently it doesn't, because here's this person out there doesn't even know basic vocabulary. But just realize that these are the people that are out there, and when you see high statistics of failure rates, don't worry. If you're taking this seriously, don't let those stats scare you, because there's a lot of people that very clearly are not taking things very seriously. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the Inner Circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.